for victory number 2.
I don't know if bonbon means good or candy, like a bonbon. But Cédric Candy Mongeon, maybe he's got sweet skills. He's got that sweet style. Or he's got that good stuff.
Or after he wins a fight, gets to celebrate with a bunch of candies.
Yeah. Maybe gummy bears.
Wine gums.
Love wine. Right now, he's not thinking about any of that, though. Hopefully, what you want is to have a clear mind and be truly present in these moments. That's the beauty of this. I mean, these experiences you seek out. Nobody made this guy stand here ready to fight. He wanted this. He dreamed of this, and he worked towards this in his 4th professional fight. And you want to be present in it, living in it, and enjoying every second of it.
His opponent coming out momentarily. Alexandre Murat making his pro debut from his beautiful Quebec City.
Speaking of nicknames, Murat's nickname is Broke Legs. Now, it's his debut. He had some Muay Thai fights. I don't know if in the past tense he has broke some legs, but or his legs don't earn an income and don't have any money. I'm not sure, but
all the nerves are dead.
But we will know soon enough. The dude is in crazy shape.
And actually, I was just going to mention that this fight, a catch weight about 163 pounds. Let's just call it 165 pounds. It's a weight category the world of mixed martial arts has been talking about for years. Do you believe it's going to be a reality? I know we've talked about it on past broadcasts. It seems like a lot of people are very interested in that division.
I mean, we certainly would like to see fighters fight closer to their natural weight classes. It'll be healthier on them, develop longer careers. This is definitely a 55er usually, but Manny looks good having come in both of 163. But Bonbon was significantly over because he took this fight just at the beginning of the week.
Right.
So he'll be, you make these adjustments. Murat in his debut is facing a guy he'd never heard of a week ago, who is a larger man. So you got to make all these adjustments and be ready to fight.
All right, let's get the particulars of this catchweight encounter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 rounds at a catchweight 163 pounds. Mesdames et messieurs, ce combat est prévu pour 3 rounds à un poids spécial de 163 livres. This bout proudly brought to you by Sérigraphie Contraste. Ce combat est une présentation de Sérigraphie Contraste. Your referee, votre arbitre, Monsieur Luc Lefebvre. Introducing first, fighting out of the silver corner, wearing blue trunks, he holds 1 victory obtained by submission in 3 professional bouts. Tout d'abord, dans le coin argent, portant la culotte bleue, il compte 1 victoire obtenue par soumission en 3 combats. From Gatineau, Quebec, weighing 175 pounds, de Gatineau, Québec, pesant 175 livres, Cédric Mongeon. And his opponent fighting out of the gold corner, wearing black trunks, he makes his pro MMA debut this evening. Son adversaire dans le coin or, portant la culotte noire, il dispute ce soir son premier combat professionnel. From Quebec City, Quebec, weighing 161 pounds, de Québec, pesant 161 livres, Alexandre Brocklegs Murat.
And you see the weight discrepancy between the two. Of course, this is a catchweight bout. Everything else relatively the same.
Come on, John, just say virtually identical. Just that one time. Now, Murat has some amateur experience. Who's got broke legs? Murat's nickname is Broke Legs.
Mongeon in the blue, landing a big right hook.
Murat has fought at an amateur level, fought high-level guys, Joe Munier among them. He has also a lot of Muay Thai fights. Was very aggressive in the first 30 seconds. A flying knee got hit, looking for another one.
Mongeon, not afraid. Wants to stick some fancy kicks.
Little hook kick. What you're hoping, if you're Murat's team, is to get him to actually start a little slower, a little more calculating, because Mongeon is not in the shape that he would be in if he was training for a fight. So why don't we draw out his heat a little bit?
So the goal is at least get to round 2.
Yeah, or get later in the round and see where he's at. Draw out his heat a little bit.
So just play the defensive game.
Be defensive. There was a little inside hook. A little look to that. Earlier he swung that chambered and looked for a hook kick. That time for the side kick. Interesting, a little different style Mongeon
I like it.
uses. Yeah. Front leg side kick. Everything so far that Murat has thrown has been either blitz or looking for the all-in-one. And you don't need that. You know what works also? A jab, a low kick, a front kick. These tools work. Everything doesn't have to be a one-hitter. You don't turn your back.
And I guess it was a kick to the cup.
Even as such, you don't turn your back. If the ref doesn't come in and you get head kicked, you know, it falls under defend yourself at all times. But Murat's team would do well to bring him down a level and say, you know, everything doesn't have to be a KO.
Mongeon really relaxed. And you mentioned the fact that he took this fight on short notice, so he hasn't had all that stress.
That's right. Mongeon, you see an odd wobble to his shoulders if you watch. It's actually very deceptive.
You don't know
he
what's
can
coming.
spin, he can spin, he can hook. The punches are camouflaged. Someone would look at it and think it's herky-jerky or off somehow, but it's not. It's actually very, very smart.
It certainly feels like he has a traditional martial arts background
No question.
that he's combined with modern-day combat. Just like stuff like that.
This is
Crowd getting behind Murat.
double underhooks here from Mongeon. And you see Murat is trying to pressure down on the arms, which is painful against the shoulders and eventually can pop open the hands that are clasped behind. No longer clasped behind now.
Mongeon in charge.
For a guy who took it on short notice with a couple of fights under his belt, he's doing very well, and he's playing it his way.
Would you be concerned at all knowing everything, the circumstances surrounding this bout, that I got to get this over as fast as I can?
For him, for Mongeon, as the guy who came in late, that would be something you might worry about, except for he's loose.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the expenditure of energy is not just you have a category and it drops. It's how you spend it too. It's how you spend it not only physically but psychologically.
Where you allocate your dollars.
That's right. That's exactly right. You know, people talk about the term you spend energy. You spend focus. You spend thought. Like, it is all a finite resource, and it isn't. You know, the spending and expenditure of it isn't the same all the time. So by being more relaxed, we're no longer talking about the way, quote, the gas tank. We're talking about you being very economical with your expenditures. Although this over-under grappling type of thing can be very draining. But Mongeon is looking very good here on a week's notice against a stud striker.
Oh, and a head kick! Look at that, Mongeon! Switching it up after throwing a number of leg kicks. Then goes upstairs and sends Murat reeling to the canvas. And I have a feeling Murat does have some broke legs now.
Yeah, they're sitting him down, which is the right thing to do. You identify it very quickly when you watch a guy like Cédric Candy Mongeon. You see how subtle and deceptive he is with his movements. Irregular movements are the hardest to track. When you see a boxer and he moves the way a boxer moves, you can anticipate some of the choices that he makes. They're familiar. The way this guy moves is unfamiliar. Boom, inside and bink to the temple. Whew. Man, the back leg, watch, back leg will kick the leg. Oh, and he was bouncing on one leg already, and bam. And you pointed out his traditional martial arts style. That high round kick was very Taekwondo / karate when you come up as a kid. And he is a very deceptive, very unpredictable, very hard to read fighter. And that was a lot of fun. I'm glad to see Murat's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is stopped at 4 minutes 39 seconds of round number 1. Mesdames, Messieurs, ce combat est arrêté à 4 minutes 39 secondes du premier round. Votre gagnant par KO, your winner by knockout, Cédric Mongeon!
Even the way he bows with the showing the empty palm is a traditional martial arts bow. Showing that he has no weapon in his hand, essentially. That was that kid was a lot of fun to watch.
Yes, he was.
30 years old, moves to 2 wins and 2 losses. It's gonna be tough to fight for anybody.
They'll probably take more fights on short notice.
Yeah, it should too.